Welcome to my webinar, Profit from Your Bunkers, an expert's guide. I'm going to show you how you can increase revenue, stop wasting money, and achieve all your professional goals. My name is Martin Sternberg. I'm a PGA Class A professional since over 30 years. I'm a golf course owner, used to own 6 golf courses. And I was a general manager at some of these golf courses, and also been a certified golf course superintendent with the GCSAA for over 25 years. And I am the inventor of capillary concrete. And capillary concrete is a super strong product that came from absolute rock bottom. Rock bottom in this case for me was the day when I had to come home to my family and tell them that we had to sell our house in which our children grew up. I had worked all my life managing golf courses, building golf courses, and now badly constructed bunkers was going to cause my business to go bankrupt. At this rock bottom is when capillary concrete was born. My goal from this webinar is to prove to you how you can benefit from this technology and start making lots of money. I'm going to show you how to prove these numbers on your golf course and get the funds to make the most profitable investment that you can make as a golf course decision maker. I'm also going to teach you how to literally spend $1,000 and get up to half of that paid back every year for many, many years in your operations. This is the most important technological innovation to come out of the golf industry in decades. It will truly change the way we build and operate golf courses. Those are the words of Annika Sorenstam, the greatest female golfer of all time. And here's Annika.
Well, I believe that good players can handle any bunker condition. However, we want to grow the game. We want to reach out to every golfer, every skill level, every gender. A lot of times beginners have a hard time in their bunkers, and if the conditions are not consistent, it makes it harder. We want to encourage these players to have fun and speed up. So by better conditions, we're gonna achieve those objectives. Well, I just believe that capillary concrete is the best product on the market. I think it's the future. It's all about saving money. It's all about keeping the maintenance. We got to think about the environment. So why not partner with the best?
I will give you all the facts here for free, show you how you can get started, and then I'm going to put my money where my mouth is and let you have a package that will prove everything I've said for an irresistible price. The only way to achieve the significant financial advantages that I will show you in this webinar is by proof testing this at your own facility. And this is the only place where we offer this package. My story, well, this is one of my bunkers. This is what was causing me all this trouble. You can see the rocks mixing with the sand. I was a struggling golf course owner, general manager, and I got burned by this bad spray-on product for bunker renovation, and I almost lost everything my family owned because we had put this in all of the bunkers with fresh new sand on them. To make things worse, I felt terrible because I had to tell my wife we would have to sell our house in a market that was really bad. I felt even worse about the situation because this would mean we would probably end up in debt for the rest of our lives. And I felt like I was a complete failure, a loser, and an idiot for trusting this product and risked my family's future and livelihood. I hit the wall. Add salt to the injury. Let's add in the fact that the bank had only given me 2 months to turn things around. 2 months. If things didn't change in that time frame, I would be forced into bankruptcy. Hitting the wall in this case meant I had to come up with a solution to the bunker problem, and in which this case, hitting the wall actually meant I was on the clock to save my future, the future of my family. Then, as if by chance, something amazing happened. I met a concrete expert. I knew I had to come up with a solution to lock in this gravel under the bunker sand, to drain the bunkers and not have the stones come up in the sand. Luckily for me, that's when I met the concrete expert and everything changed. He told me the strongest bonding you can ever find in an outdoor situation is with concrete. From this event, I discovered all about how concrete is designed not to move water. I felt silly because I didn't realize this earlier. The solution was so simple and yet so complex. With this new insight, I developed well-known ingredients, mixed them with special polymers into a new material for golf construction. I was able to invent a super material that saved my bunkers and now makes hundreds of thousands for hundreds of golf courses around the world. Here's how my story applies to your situation as a golf course decision maker. Your golf course could be making money from your bunkers, but instead they are eating your profits. Players complain constantly if the bunkers are not perfect. It's a big issue for players. Before this solution, there was no product that lasted for decades and could have this financial impact. When you're able to finally fix your bunkers and keep them that way, many of your worst problems go away. If you can improve the bottom line of your operations substantially, your life will change to the better. Mine did, and I know how to do it for you as well. Let me show you some results that we have at the very highest level. This is Alejandro Reyes. He's a course manager at Le Golf National in Paris, site home of the Ryder Cup matches in 2018. He was faced with almost impossible odds to create world-class golf course for the golf world's most important biannual event. The eyes of the whole golfing world will be at his golf course for those last 3 days of September, and rain delays just could not happen. Rain delay during the Ryder Cup means that billions of dollars get lost, and it's a serious issue. His investment in capillary concrete about 2 years before the Ryder Cup already paid off the year after during the French Open, where he avoided a Monday finish thanks to the capillary concrete in his bunkers. Let's listen to Alejandro and what he has to say about capillary concrete.
If some random person from a golf club phoned you up looking for advice and they said to you, why should I buy capillary concrete for my bunker liners, what would you tell them?
You're gonna save a lot of time, stress, long-term money. Your clients are gonna be very pleased of playing on those bunkers because they're gonna be much more uniform. They're gonna have consistency. And if you have a big tournament like is our case with I'm not talking about the Ryder Cup, our French Open, our senior French Open, you have to have it. You have to have it.
Okay, so here is what we will cover in this webinar. First of all, the 3 secrets. The first secret is about money. I'm going to show you how significant bunkers are to your profits and how devastating they many times can be financially. Time is money. Second secret is status. The status of a golf course is more important than you may think. People make decisions all the time, every day. Every decision that everyone makes is based on whether they increase or decrease their status. I'm going to show you how to increase your status of your golf course and why it's so easy to lose status quickly. The third secret is technology. This patented technology is the only construction material that consists of 2 types of pores to control water and moisture. This means we can control playing conditions and make them better for all players. So, first secret, it's all about money. Money, savings, and revenue, right? If you could spend $1,000 now, today, and get up to $500 paid back every year in your operations, Would you do it? Probably. The truth is, your current bunker construction system most likely never paid you back anything. And after a couple of years, you had to start spending again, or revenue would drop significantly. How big of an impact would it make on your operations if you got paid back instead for 10 years, for 20 years? What if we're talking $100,000 and up to $50,000 in paybacks each year for 20 years instead? Time is money. To prove the ROI, the return on investment, you need some basic input numbers. These are numbers from your own operations, such as hourly wages, sand cost, etc. How big of an impact on your bottom line does an investment really have? The only way to find out is to try it out on your own golf course and apply the numbers. Cost savings and increased revenue. Savings are often easy to calculate. Increases in revenue can be influenced by many factors, but a general ballpark figure can most of the time be used. Some people think, some golf course decision makers may think, I don't understand how bunkers can have that big of a financial impact. Well, let me tell you a story. Let's ask someone who has had his professional life changed by this product. Rodney Crowe, Director of Golf Course Operations at Mount Vintage Golf Club in North Augusta, about a half hour away from Augusta National. A very nice private golf course and community in this affluent part of Georgia, which contains some of the world's best conditioned golf courses. Let's listen to what Rodney has to say about his 27 holes, where 18 were recently converted with capillary concrete.
I'm Rodney Crowe with Mount Vintage Golf Club, Director of Golf Course Operations, and we started looking at new bunker systems back in 2016. We researched several different options, including capillary concrete. We were looking for products that not only had a great longevity, but also would allow us to reduce our labor budget as far as the maintenance of our bunkers. So when we looked into all of these products side by side and started looking at the different options that we had out there, for us it only made sense to go with the capillary concrete. Since the installation of the capillary concrete bunkers on our first 9 golf holes, we have seen a major reduction in our labor as far as maintaining bunkers, especially after heavy rain incidents. With our capillary bunkers, we are seeing superior conditions. The moisture levels seem to be staying right where we need them. They're never too dry, they're never too wet. Our bunkers have, our members have absolutely raved about them. We still have 9 holes that we have not renovated yet, and the difference between the two condition-wise are night and day. Since doing the renovations on our first 9, our members always ask us, hey, when are we going to start doing the next 9? Because they are so anticipating having the same quality and the same playing consistency on our second and third 9s. I've had many people ask me, hey, I can't really afford a renovation with the capillary concrete product. And my response to them is always, you can't afford not to use the capillary concrete product. The reductions in labor, the reductions in just everything that comes along with having to replace contaminated sand, the inconsistency in your bunkers, it for us is a complete no-brainer. Everything that we are seeing cost-wise, budget-wise, has well paid for itself in tenfold. Not only that, but our guests have a better experience. They talk about and rave about our bunkers, and that is one of the driving factors that a lot of times brings golfers back to our facility.
So, we have several examples, results, and case studies. This technology is now used by the top money-making clubs in the world and the top clubs at levels of Ryder Cup and majors, while it's also making money for hundreds of more average courses every day, from Norway to Australia, from California to Florida. Right? On average, our clients pay back the investment in less than 3 years, making this the most profitable investment they can make because of the lifespan. We have multiple references around the world to verify the financial benefits of capillary concrete. 8 inches of rain in 24 hours. Absolutely amazed. Here's one from France. Quelle différence. How can capillary concrete bunkers have that big of an impact? Well, until now, there was no product available that even lasted close to the lifespan of capillary concrete. And that's the key financially. You don't have to take our word for it. Lloyd's of London has issued an insured financial guarantee for 10 years. No other product has been approved for even half of that. This makes this the least risky investment that you can ever make. Eliminating washouts and effectively protecting the expensive sand in bunkers saves tremendous amounts of extra labor hours. The bunkers will always look and play perfect. Capillary concrete has an ASTM verified testing strength of over 1,000 psi, which is more than 10 times any competitor. So, the truth is, if you had any other investment opportunity that would pay you back at a rate like this, you would look like a genius. The key is the lifespan and the performance. Perfect bunkers for decades is a tremendous financial improvement from anything else on the market. Okay, let's move on to secret number 2, status. Players subconsciously rank golf courses by the look of the bunkers. Wow, that's very important. You may not realize it, but changing the bunkers from bad to perfect, you change the whole look and status of the golf course, and you improve your bottom line tremendously. The truth is that grass always looks so much better and greener next to clean, bright sand in perfect bunkers than it does next to waterlogged or dirty or bad bunkers. Players will be attracted to your course again and at a higher rate than before. Some golf managers think, well, you know, I'm not too concerned with my bunkers, how they look, I just want them to be hazards. Well, let me share a quick story. I once built 2 golf courses next to each other. One 18-hole, $12 million championship golf course and one $1.5 million 9-hole course. The fee was almost 10 times more expensive on the 18-hole course. Well, after a few years, the once white bunker sand in both courses had turned gray-brown and washed out constantly. The bunker issue was costing a fortune, causing operational losses and a steady decrease in quality of the golf courses that was very noticeable. I was finally forced to sell my share of the 18-hole course, and I was really struggling. I was trying to stay in the golf industry. I went then through a horrid experience with a failing spray-on chemical bunker liner that almost cost me everything I owned, like I told you before about. I decided to start installing capillary concrete after I came up with this solution. I installed it in some of the bunkers and totally turned them from bad, pretty bad, to perfect. Not only did I save a lot of money on maintenance and eliminated downtime on the course, but all of a sudden the players were happier with the greens that had the new bunkers. It turned out that when players were standing on a green with poor bunkers around it, they subconsciously perceived the quality of the green to be less good. The greens were not different, they were actually the same. And I had case studies to prove this status perception. I followed the financials of both clubs. I could see the difference. I had customer satisfaction reviews and interviews to back up this fact. I could physically measure the quality of the greens and compare them to each other and see that it was purely a misconception influenced by the look of the bunkers. That's how powerful the look of good bunkers can be. It can change the perception of the whole golf course. Now, you may say, I'm not too concerned with the look of the bunkers. I'm not sure the financial effect of fixing the bunkers is going to be that substantial. I'm not sure all my players will appreciate bright sand. Well, the truth is, which is, again, I'm going to prove to you, even the people that say they don't care how the bunkers look will subconsciously perceive the golf course negatively if the bunkers are bad and dirty. They just don't even know it themselves. Status is everything, and players want to be associated with a higher status golf course. That's just the way it is. Clean, bright sand in bunkers increases the status of any golf course, and that's a truth. The price you can charge is in direct relation to the status of your golf course in the eyes of the players. Technology is all about moisture and lifespan. Consistent moisture levels mean consistent playing conditions and less maintenance. Superior technology means longer lifespan and lower maintenance costs, which means more money at the bottom line. Some golf course decision makers may say, well, I don't understand how this product is technically different from other products. Let me explain to you. The background is, again, moving water against gravity, right? When I met the concrete expert to learn more about how to attach the gravel particles to each other so I wouldn't have the loose gravel in the sand, I knew I needed to have a product that all the gravel particles were tied in together, homogeneously mixed. I found out that everywhere in the concrete industry, everyone was trying to stop moisture from moving in the concrete. This was important for house foundations, among other things. I thought to myself, well, I'm trying to do the exact opposite. I'm trying to move moisture and move it fast. I then reversed engineered some of the techniques they used to maximize the moisture movements instead, and the result on the bunker sand was fantastic. Now, let me tell you more about the secret number 3, the technology. It's based on a scientific principle. Now, the good thing about a scientific principle is that it works all of the time, not just sometimes. I want you to take a look at this sample here that I have. This is a sample of capillary concrete. Looks like this. And what you want to notice is there's no loose gravel here. This is all homogeneously mixed. It is as strong at the bottom as it is at the top. And you can't get any loose gravel off of this sample. When I take water and I pour it through here, you will see the tremendous drainage capability of capillary concrete. I can pour this all day long, several hundreds of inches per hour. Now, the beauty of this also is the fact that there is capillary moisture here, which keeps the surface slightly moist on the faces. This means that when I put dry sand on top of this sample, what will happen is the dry sand will attach to the surface by moisture exchange. So when you turn this upside down and sideways on the faces, the sand will attach to the faces and it won't wash out when you get heavy rain incidents. This is the scientific principle of capillary concrete. The truth is that other spray-on chemical technologies will have loose gravel under a thin layer of glue as a base under the sand, with great risk of catastrophic failure. capillary concrete is tested under the stricter ASTM testing procedures and has a proven strength of above 1,000 psi, more than 10 times any competitor, and no loose gravel. So let me show you this short video from a sample bunker, one of the bunkers like the one I had on my failing bunkers on my own golf course, which illustrates how that loose gravel in that other product can look. Here we go. And as you can see, once you get through the surface, that thin surface of glued stones, there's a lot of loose gravel in that product. Now, while that video is running there, I'm going to start the video of a capillary concrete sample, which is put into an ASTM testing machine. And this testing machine takes a core sample and it puts it under several thousand pounds of pressure to see when it breaks, and that gives you the PSI. So here we go. This is the sample of capillary concrete, and it's sitting in a machine that's going to compress it, and you're going to measure on this gauge here how much strength you can take. It's a strength test, right?
Yeah.
How much pressure are you putting on there now?
It's working its way down.
5,000 pounds.
55, 6,000, 65.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Oh!
68. 68.
I saw something.
Yeah.
Yeah, cracked right there.
Yeah.
68.
6,800.
6,800 pounds.
Yeah.
And it cracked. That's strong, man.
6,800?
Yeah.
So, great. You can see that the reason why Lloyd's of London have backed up this product with a 10-year financial guarantee is the proving results in these testing facilities. The difference in strength is simply not comparable. So let me show you another short video here with Mr. Charles Perry from EAG Consulting, who is an insurance expert who has helped us set this whole insured financial guarantee up.
My name is Charlie Perry. I'm a risk management professional and run a firm called EAG Consulting here in the U.S. I've been working in the insurance and risk management field for over 30 years, and I was recently asked by an insurance underwriting firm to work with them on controlling and, if possible, actually removing the risk exposure in using capillary concrete as a bunker liner for golf clubs and the professionals at those clubs making those decisions. Specifying or installing a product like capillary concrete in any project does involve some degree of risk. To reduce this risk, many companies and also professionals like architects, engineers, and contractors carry liability insurance referred to as errors and omissions, or E&O insurance. However, there are some responsibilities the buyer has to actively investigate and select the most appropriate material, and here many rely on the common product warranty. Unfortunately, this kind of warranty, generally speaking, provides very little comfort or coverage. And in this case, the risks are very, very real if the product fails, as they are known to do in this product category. Once in a while in my situation, you see a product offering like the one Capillary Concrete has developed, that defies all of the competition and that allows a liability underwriter to step up and insure the product by offering true insurance coverage because of its superior performance. Also, the fact that the insurance Capillary Concrete has put together was underwritten by Lloyd's of London and an insurance syndicate of theirs, further backing up the strength of this coverage and, more importantly, their product. The underwriting decision was made based on due diligence done on the product's many years of proven performance and hard data in accredited testing facilities. Effectively, this insurance coverage has been designed to take the risk out of the product specification selection and installation process for any golf club and for the golf professionals at those clubs making the decisions in selecting products, such as a bunker liner. Thank you very much.
All right, so here's the Lloyd's of London Insured Financial Guarantee, which is downloadable, all the details from our website. Let me ask you a question. Would you like for me to prove all of this true in a way where you can go out and check this for yourself every day? Are these secrets really going to make the significant financial difference that I'm saying on your golf course? Well, the only way to find this out is to get started. You have to see it with your own eyes. So, let me introduce the Capillary Concrete Demo Package. We want to turn your worst bunker into your best bunker, like this example below. Now, the Capillary Concrete Demo Package is all about putting our money where our mouth is. So let's prove it. If this technology is so great, why don't you prove that to me? Well, we put together this package that will give you all the tools to become an expert at bunkers in all aspects, and it will give you a real bunker on your property to evaluate for yourself. If you are not completely satisfied after 6 months of trying out this package, you will get all your money back. 100% money back guarantee, no questions asked. This Capillary Concrete Demo Package consists of one 1,300 square foot or 120 square meter bunker with tour quality bunker sand on your property, preferably your worst bunker, but bunker of your choice. It will have revolutionizing technical advantages in moisture control, more than 10 times stronger than any other product. It decades of long lifespan and performance. It perfectly clean and preserved bunker sand year in and year out, consistent playing conditions. It will also have the Lloyd's of London 10-year insured financial guarantee. This whole bunker with sand and installation is fully insured by one of the world's most respected insurance institutions. This is not merely a product warranty, this is a real financial guarantee. So, the number one reason why people don't get started is because they don't think they can afford a full bunker project. Now, let me tell you why that's a mistake, and that will hold you back from success. If you could spend $1,000 today and get up to $500 back each year for decades, would that also be too expensive? The opposite is actually true. It's too expensive not to do this. If you don't have the budget right now, you need the tools to acquire a budget to do it. We will help you do that. So, let me show you the CC Financial Analysis Program. The Financial Analysis Program is all about getting professional documentation financial documentation presenting the effects of taking this action or not. I had to go through a near bankruptcy experience until I could convince my bank of and my creditors that this was the only way to go. This was the only way I could turn my golf operations around. You don't have to do that because we've created this financial analysis program where you can put your own numbers in and you can get documentation exactly by the number on how this is going to perform for your operation in the next decades. Sometimes you cannot afford not to take action, but you have to prove it to make it happen. So, this is going to make it faster and easier for you to get funding. How? Because it proves what I said. It proves how you can take $1,000 and turn it into up to $500 return. It proves the statements that we're making here. Here's what you're going to get in the financial analysis program. You're going to get these special tools that gives you all the calculations necessary to evaluate the results of this new technology for your own conditions, at your own golf course, with your own pricing. You can input your hourly rates, your sand prices, your interest rates, and accurately budget and forecast earnings from the system. Remember, if you put in $1,000 or any other number and you receive up to $500 or the same relative number per year for decades. This program will take your numbers and input and produce return on investment projections and accompanying documentation to help in the funding discussions with banks, investors, members, owners, etc. Remember, numbers don't lie. This package gives you real numbers from your data input, and the CC Financial Analysis Program gives you the results on paper. You will also get these tools. You will get one installation training session on site with our product experts, $1,900 value. You will get our special products to travel to your course on our expense and teach you and your team how to exactly install and what the benefits and special advantages are to this new technology. You will also get Capillary Concrete membership for 1 year with every instruction and data that your team will ever need to become bunker experts. You will also, in this membership, get a vast online resource bank with everything from real customer references, online sand calculation tool, which you can use to determine the proper bunker sand for your bunkers and your conditions. You will get detailed installation instructions and detailed financial information to prepare for a bunker project. With these tools, you will be able to have your team learn how to finally fix bunkers once and for all. You will be able to show players your intentions to not just quick fix a problem, but install the highest quality solution that will match major championship and Ryder Cup sides. You will be able to train your team in bunker maintenance techniques at the highest level. You will be able to prove actual numbers from your course and show how this new technology can make money for your operations. You will become an expert in what players need from bunkers and sand conditions and how to measure this and have answers. You will also make every decision related to bunkers to achieve financial success. You will be able to raise the status of your golf course to where it should be. And with these tools, you can get rid of endless extra hours paid to fix bunker damage, bunker sand invoices from having to put new clean sand in every year. You will be able to get rid of frustration over not knowing how to turn your operation into a very profitable one. You will be able to get rid of the pain of not having answers to complaints about your bunkers. You will get rid of all your headaches that involve bunkers. And here's what you're going to get. One Capillary Concrete demo bunker on your course for true evaluation. $1,850 value. You will get tour quality bunker sand for the full bunker bright color, perfect characteristics. You'll get one training session on site with our product expert, including travel and accommodation, $1,900 value. You'll get the financial package, you get the 12-month membership. The total value of this package is approximately $5,000. If all this package did was to turn your worst bunker into your best bunker for decades, would it be worth it? If all this package did was to show everyone your desire to increase the status of your club and be a proactive decision maker, would it be worth it? If all this package did was to show your golfers your ability to determine and utilize the best technology out there for your club for the future, would that be worth $5,000? What would this be worth to you? If you were able to finally solve all bunker problems and start making money on your bunkers, what would that be worth to you? How about if you can make significant financial improvements and increase your club status? What would that do to your career? Here's the guarantee. I guarantee you that if the Capillary Concrete Demo Package bunker doesn't help you with exactly how to solve all your bunker problems, then I'll refund your money. We have this great track record with all our clients because we know exactly where you come from. We've been there, we've done it. We know how to fix your problems for good. This package gives you all the solutions and a way to make lots of money. If that's not the case, if you don't make money, then we shouldn't make money. So I'm giving you this 100% money back guarantee. So today we currently offer the Capillary Concrete Demo Package valued at $5,000 regular price at a special price of $1,900 only on this webinar. This is the only place where you can get this price in this package. It is a special limited offer though, because we only have so many product experts and they only have so many days that they can do these packages. And since we started, we've had a lot of interest for these packages. And you will see, you will get information here during the webinar on how many spots, how many packages we actually have left right now. But they are moving fast. So please, if you want one of these, make sure you take actions now, today, as soon as possible. Here's what you need to do. You need to click on this link to receive an email from me with your offer, your voucher for one Capillary Concrete Demo Package. If you click on the link, you will receive the voucher, and then you can click on the voucher and use that to order your demo package. And I hope to see you in person very soon. I want to thank you very much for listening, and I want to thank you very much for your interest in capillary concrete. It's a great business to be in. We're all blessed to be working with a game that we love, and I am sure blessed to have found my way here with this great product, and to be able to help so many golf courses around the world is truly fantastic. And I hope that your golf course is going to be one of the next ones. So, thank you very much, and hope to see you soon.